Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jessica if you're new here, and I know it's been a little while since I've last posted a video, but obviously by the title of this video, you guys can see that I am getting prepared to start my clinical year of PA school, which is so exciting. So I decided to vlog this weekend. It's currently Saturday morning, and my first clinical rotation starts on Monday morning. So right now I'm just having my coffee, I'm sitting down on the floor, and I just wanted to chat with you guys first a little bit. So obviously I finished didactic year. That was a huge accomplishment that's kind of happened between now and my last video. Honestly, you guys, it hasn't fully hit me yet that I'm done with didactic year. I think it'll hit me Sunday night into Monday morning when I'm getting ready to drive to a clinical site versus getting in the car to drive to school to go sit in the classroom for the whole day. But we finished didactic a little over a week ago. So this past week we had a break and I was in Charleston, South Carolina visiting family and friends. I just got to relax, go to the beach, read some books. It really just filled up my cup, and I feel like it was that perfect like mental refresh, reset that I needed to go into clinicals feeling like very happy and have a really positive mindset. Because I will say towards the end of didactic, I was feeling very burnt out. Our didactic program was 15 months long, so January to March was our last quarter that we had, and it was a really tough couple of weeks. I was feeling burnt out, I was feeling imposter syndrome, all the things. So I'm just feeling very happy right now. I feel like I'm in a very good place mentally and just where I am like right now in life. I'm ready to start this new chapter. Yeah, I'm just excited for what clinicals will bring and getting to see patients. But kind of to start off our day today, I need to get my life together because I did just come home from Charleston. So I need to like do laundry, like wash my bed sheets, unpack, do all the things, run some errands. So we need to go ahead and get this day started. I decided to make a list of everything I want to get done this weekend so I don't forget anything, because I want to just go into this week feeling solely focused on clinicals and not worried about all this other little stuff going on in my life. So I need to do laundry and unpack. I want to run to Target and pick up a few things. Obviously prep for clinicals I wrote down. That'll kind of be mixed throughout this weekend. And then other stuff I've been putting off. I need to book hotels for this trip I have coming up later this year to Europe. I have the flights and everything booked, but I haven't booked the hotels, and that's just something I've been pushing off. So I need to get that done this weekend. And then I also need to get a new gym membership because the other gym that I was a member at just had a lot of amenities that I wasn't utilizing. And so I really was just like, you know what, I think a gym that has basically like the cardio equipment and the weightlifting equipment will be more ideal for like my needs. So I need to sign up for a new gym membership, and then if I think of anything else, I'll just add it. I'm back home from Target, so I figured I would show you guys really quickly what I picked up. I need a new washcloth, so I got 2 sets of just like standard white washcloths, and then I'm also trying to be better about doing my nails at home myself, so I got new nail files, and then I've heard good things about this Sally Hansen like gel nail polish, so I got the top coat that's recommended for it, and then I just got like a neutral taupey color. And then I also got a new fresh pocket-sized notebook that I can put in the pocket of my white coat. It's really nothing special, just like a standard lined notebook, but our program actually gave us one like when we first started with our school's name on it, but I've used it a lot actually, so there's still a bunch of blank pages, but I just kind of wanted to have a new one for clinicals. So this is just something like I'll have my white coat on, I'll have this in my pocket, and this is where I can jot down patient encounters and like other little notes that pop up throughout the day. Next up in prep, I'm gonna go ahead and add my hours to my planner. I'm doing outpatient internal medicine for my first rotation, if I haven't already mentioned that. So my hours are pretty much gonna be the same every single day, but I still just wanted to write it out in my planner. I finished filling out all of my hours in my planner. It was the same thing written for every single day, but it was just nice to kind of have all of that there. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just write out a template for myself in my notebook that I got today at Target. And we have to record all of our patient encounters. So I'm just gonna write down, so we record them online, but I'm gonna go ahead and write down like the basic information that we need for each encounter. That way, I'm sure like once I do it a bunch of times, I'm gonna get the hang of like the information I need, but especially for like the first week or two, I'm gonna want to have the template to make sure I'm not like forgetting any pertinent information that I'll need to log. So I'm just gonna jot all of this down. I finished writing out that little template. It's honestly just like the basics of any patient encounter, but I wanted to have it written out that way in case I like drew a blank or something. I had it in the front of my notebook just for me to flip to really easily. So that's really all I'm gonna do today in terms of like clinical prep. It's like going on 5:30 right now. So I'm gonna just go have some dinner and then chill for the rest of the night. Tomorrow will be when I sit down to like review material that I feel like I just need to like refresh on before I go in on Monday morning. And then tomorrow is when I'll like sit down and like pack my bag and get all my supplies together too. So I'll go ahead and see you guys in the morning. It's now Sunday morning and I just sat down to start looking through this book. So this is a little pocket guide that my program gave to us to just take with us out on clinical rotations. And I looked it up and it's actually really accessible on Amazon, but it looks like it's a great resource to just keep in your pocket for any of your rotations. I mean, it has like a little bit of everything, all the body systems, GU, renal, palm, endo, like cardio, like a little bit of everything. And then it also has like pharmacology. So what I'm gonna do right now is I have these little colored stickers and I'm gonna go through and tab sections or topics that I think might be relevant for me in internal medicine. While I was going through my little booklet, I got notified that my HelloFresh got delivered. So I figured I would take a break and get it all unpacked so I can get it put away in the fridge. But normally I have my HelloFresh come on Sundays. That way I have time to get it all organized, put away, and kind of like figure out my meal prep for the week. So these are all the meats that came with my meals this week. And then I like to keep them in the baggies that they get delivered in until I'm ready to cook them. But what I got this week was an avocado toast dish as my breakfast item. And then I got turkey tacos, honey chicken, and a sausage pepper pasta. I always pick out my meals like weeks in advance when they first release the menu for that week. So by the time my order comes, I kind of forget what I got for a specific week because it changes every week. So it's always a surprise when I get my delivery. It's finally time for me to sit down and start reviewing material for my rotation tomorrow. So for outpatient internal med, I'm definitely gonna review diabetes, hypertension, and hyperlipidemia, both like diagnostic criteria and management for all of those. But I did find something online that also mentioned reviewing anemias, viral illnesses, anxiety and depression, thyroid conditions, and reading EKGs. So reading EKGs, I think I'm gonna hold off on that review for right now until I get there and see how their office is. But we actually learned about endo, so like the thyroid conditions and anemias, this past quarter, so that's all still pretty fresh for me. But on top of what I mentioned earlier, I think I will take a look at anxiety and depression, just the diagnostic criteria as well as first line management. And then depending on how I feel after I do all that, I might take a look at like URI, viral illnesses, a little bit of that kind of stuff. But I have my Notability app open, so I'm just going to kind of do probably like a page for each overall topic and just write out some important material that I want to review for each. I've been writing out some review material, so I've gone through a little bit for hypertension, and then I've started hyperlipidemia, but this is really what I'm just gonna keep doing this afternoon for all the other topics that I wanted to review today. And then at some point I'll take a break, have dinner, go to the gym, and then I'll probably look over this again before I go to bed and pack up my bag for tomorrow. So after I was done reviewing notes earlier, I did end up going to the gym, I made some dinner, I showered, and now I'm sitting down to prep my bag for tomorrow. So the bag I'm gonna be using is the same one I used during didactic. It's just a black, simple leather tote bag. And I decided not to bring my laptop for tomorrow, at least for the first day, but I will bring my iPad to have that just in case. And then in terms of notebooks, I'm gonna bring the one I picked up at Target. This will be the one that I keep in my white coat pocket, but I'm also gonna bring 2 extra to keep in my bag just in case. They're just like random notebooks I had that our school gave us. So this is just like a normal sized lined papered notebook, and then this tiny one. They're nothing special. They're literally just extra paper and extra notebooks to have in case I need them for some reason. And then in terms of other books, I'm gonna bring my Pocket Pal, of course. This is the one I was annotating earlier. Some of the pages I annotated that I thought might be relevant were like normal lab values. I did pulmonary function tests. I did neuro in terms of like all the cranial nerves, the reflexes, things like that. I did diabetes and insulin dosing, oral antibiotics, like common ones. And then I tabbed like the main start of the pharmacology section too, so I could flip to that easily. So this is also something I'm gonna keep in my white coat pocket as well. And then in terms of equipment, I'm gonna bring my own stethoscope, and I'm gonna bring my own pen light and my own reflex hammer. And then I know they're gonna have otoscopes and everything there, but I think I'm gonna bring my own to have in my bag just in case. So that is gonna come along with me as well. And then, oh, I also have this other little booklet that came with our equipment when we first ordered it, like at the beginning of PA school. It's like this little booklet, it has an eye chart on it, and it's just like another little reference guide. It has like equations in here, what to include in like a progress note, a discharge note, pre-op note, things like that. So I don't know how helpful this will be to me in outpatient internal med, but I think I'll just toss it in my bag to have it just in case. That is everything in my bag. I will stick my water bottle and my lunchbox in here in the morning, but I think that is all set. And I did pick out my outfit for tomorrow as well, so I decided to wear this yellow long sleeve blouse. I'll wear it with just black dress pants and my white coat, of course. So I think I am all set for tomorrow. I'm feeling nervous, but also excited at the same time. I feel like it's just like those jitters tonight of like the anticipation of what to expect, but I am very excited. So thank you guys so much for watching my prep for my first ever clinicals with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.